Hello, this is Michael from PG Mustard, and I am going to show you the easiest ways of getting nicely formatted query plans out of Supabase editor. So to start with, we have a new Supabase project running on Postgres 17 here. We are going to get a text format explain plan to start with. I'm running explain analyze here with a bunch of parameters that I recommend to get valuable performance information out of Postgres, and then we're going to run that on a simple looking query that's doing a bit more than it looks like behind the scenes, just so we get a bit of structure in our query plan. Great, so we've got a text format explain plan. Now I haven't worked out an easy way of copying all of these at once. I've tried shift clicking and all sorts, Command A, but yeah. So it's not easy to copy all of these rows in one go from Supabase, but you can export them in a few different ways. So copy as Markdown, copy as JSON will work perfectly in PG Mustard, but it does add some extra formatting. In fact, even download CSV does. So let's just show you each of those. So copy as Markdown to start with. In a text editor, you can see all of this extra formatting at the beginning and then like on each row as well. But most tools will support this, including PG Mustard. So if you paste that in and run it, you should get your query plan visualized. So that's the Markdown option. Let's just quickly look at the JSON option as well, in case you prefer. So this is a text format explain plan formatted as JSON. So you get this kind of query plan. You get each row gets its own little query plan key. So yeah, and then download CSV still has a tiny bit of excess formatting. So I'm just going to open that, and here we go. So yeah, you just get these extra double quotes and the query plan bit at the beginning, but we can copy that, and again, it works in PG Mustard, and I think it should work in most tools as well. So that might be the cleanest option, but honestly, the like copy as Markdown is probably the one that's most likely, it's easiest and most likely to work in most editors. So yeah, that's the one I'd recommend for text format plans. However, if you prefer JSON format or you want the absolute easiest way in Supabase, I recommend also adding format JSON to your explain parameters. And if we run that, we get the JSON plan here. If I right click that and do copy cell content, I can just paste it. So that is perfectly formatted JSON, or at least it is valid JSON. And we can paste that into PG Mustard or your tool of choice. Most tools do support JSON format query plans as well. If you ever need to get the source back out of PG Mustard, it's down here. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way of getting nicely formatted query plan if you're happy with the JSON format. Of course, some people prefer text format just in case someone on the team just prefers to read them as is. But yeah, if you want that, I recommend the copy as Markdown. So yeah, best of luck, and let me know if you have any tips.